Welcome back to Triforce Blitz. We are now in Season 4 of Triforce Blitz, which are the same settings that you've come to enjoy on the channel. We need to race to collect as many Triforce pieces within 2 hours, or all 3 pieces the fastest. This means scouring dungeons of Hyrule for the Triforce pieces of Courage, Wisdom, and Power. The new wrinkle with Season 4 is that the dungeon entrances will be shuffled. Child dungeons will be shuffled together, and all the adult dungeons will be shuffled together. Bottom of the Well, Ice Cavern, and GTG remain unshuffled. Will we find all 3 Triforce pieces before the time limit? Let's check in and find out. So now, before we jump in, just so if you're watching this on the YouTube, here is the big change. A lot of this is basically the same as Season 3. There's a few quality of life changes. Start with Aurora's Wind. Blue fire arrows are active. But then the big change that's really important, all of the dungeons that are your medallions can be shuffled together. All of your stone dungeons can also be shuffled together. So it's a really fun way to play Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and it's just kind of like a rush. You can basically get a lot of different matches in. And again, the 2-hour time period is really sweet. With that, let's go ahead. Let's start our timer and let's get jumped into this seed. Ooh, I need to check all of my dungeons before we start as well. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, start out checking all of our dungeons and stuff. Forest. Fire. Spirit. Oh, no. Forest, fire. Then spirit. Next one is Deku. Spirit is Shadow. Light Medallion is DC. Okay, cool. I do not like starting out like that, I will tell you. That is pretty rough. I don't like having to start and look at what dungeons are where. Ooh, we are song chaining early, ladies and gentlemen. All right, quickly peep what's inside of fire. Cannot tell what's up there. Too blind. N64, baby. Back walkies into here, and then we'll pick up the song that's at the end of Requiem. Okay, is Spirit. So Spirit is over here. Yeah, I definitely need to find a way for this tracker to add on the ability to track the locations. Okay, back walkies. It's a bloopy up there. Inside Ganon's castle is Courage. You can know. Gotta beat one dungeon. Shadow Temple is in Spirit. Oh god, that's rough. Nice. Prelude right off the bat. We don't have to save and quit. We can just play Prelude to get back. Very interesting start, I will say. Not as degenerate a path as we started out with the last time. 7, 6, 6. 7, 6, 6, Shadow. 6, Shadow. So really all we need for Shadow early is a hook shot or hover boots. So those are definitely going to be some key items that I try to find. Heart, not what we are looking for. And Hack is power. That's fantastic. That is where we're at, guys. We are in Kakariko. So it could be the song here. Still plenty of opportunity for other things to come up as well. I think the song is actually going to be it. I need to get my hotkeys back up. Jeez, if we find Deku anywhere, that's... Ooh, stick upgrade. I am holding off on Graveyard for now. Bloopy on 20. Okay. Debating if we need to pick up 10 skulls. I mean, why not? Ooh, actually, different route change than we normally do. Not straight up river. Because we do need to check the Dodongo's Cavern dungeon. That is in our allotment of dungeons that could be randomized in here. One interesting fact with Dungeon ER that I'm hoping that I have a little bit of a leg up on some people with. there is some weird, crazy logic with stuff like Forest Temple. You actually might not need the hook shot to actually do shit. That is a bomb bag up there. Let me check. Heart. Bomb bag. But here it is for you. Ooh wee! Yes, sir! Oh, this is good. We cannot full clear this without a bow. That is unfortunate news, but there is still a lot that we can do in here. I need a shield for that. Bomb shoes over there. I will go for that. Hell yeah. The more people have talked about keyring, myself. That also was a 20 chew, by the way. The keyring is definitely a miss, in my opinion. I definitely agree with that. The big issue with the keyrings is that it becomes very formulaic. You can immediately know that, like, hey, this dungeon I don't have to do. And the logic is going to be ham-fisted. You lose a lot of the kind of, like, singularity that you get with Triforce Blitz, where it's a lot of, like, I need to diagnose the pieces that I currently have. And how am I able to diagnose all of those pieces to come up with, hey, what dungeons am I able to, like, skip? What things can I break through? Or even better, what are some things that, you know, I have to do? What are some things that I can look at and be like, hey, Desert Colossus's path, but my long shot is nowhere close. Oh, I can just do Crossing the Wasteland without lens, and that's going to give me access to stuff that I need to be able to do. Gonna pick up the heart. Is fire? Yeah, fire's in our lines. So we do need to be prepared for Fire Temple. It was a 10-pack, not a 20-pack, but that's still fine. Ooh, wallet. Death Mountain Crater is power. Okay, so we're gonna go back into Crater. Crater gave us Requiem, so I do want to mark that. That's gonna be disgusting. Zelda's Lullaby, the Iron Boots.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Rudo's is not good here. Not good here, fam. Death Mountain Trail is courage. That was Bomb Bag. It is Supergirl. Never thought Psychonauts would be as good as it is. I mean, like, I've heard it's just been a good game for more than multiple people, so it has to just be good. This could be it. This could be lore.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Oh, I hate it when it's slingshot. There we go. What if the button is salvation as well? I mean, like, getting out of here is salvation. I do want to agree. Sorry is on OT. Death Mountain Trail still courage. Definitely always feel that vibe as well after a raid as well, or after a stream plus raid as well, where I need to just, like, destabilize. So definitely get some rest. Do all the cool post-stream things that you need to do. And I'll see you on the other side. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate the good luck as well. Song of Time. Okay. The slingshot, I don't think is what we need. I think we do need to go into Forest Temple, but I need a hook shot to be able to do that. I will do child shit there as well. Bomb shoes, I'm never upset about. Could still get shields, so we definitely keep opening smalls. Minos had a shield last time. Maybe this time? I should get enough money, by the way, to check the hook shot hint. Because the hook shot's needed for what I think is forest, but also is needed for what I think is going to end up being early Shadow Temple, and that'll get us some lore. Will not be upset about hover boots either, though, if you want to give that to me anywhere. Check the hook shot hint. Sorry is still on OT. thinking cat or GTG, Shadow Temple Echoes, would bring their cat here, but two queens never get along. I've heard that. I've heard that cats really just have a generally hard time getting along most times, but also if they are two female cats, territorial. I mean, it's very surprising our two female dogs get along very well. Gonna check Boulder and Destiny right quick, and then from there I'm gonna play Prelude to conserve time. And by time, I mean time of day.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Ooh. We got a stick and a nut upgrade? So we do that, farm some money for Lost Woods as a child and Lon Lon. Inside Ganon's castle. Perfect. I'm gonna go beat DC then. We'll go into Ganon's castle and then we should be on our merry way. Thank God. Got all discombobulated for some reason.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Titties. Lon Lon is path, though. Not for titties, unfortunately, but is path. We are collecting 10 skulls as well, because CAC is path as well. We think it's Minuet. We're like 90% sure that that is definitely the pathing that we have to work with. But I am being a little cautious in getting 10 skulls just to be safe if it's something else there. There we go. Song of Storms is good. That's also a Death Mountain Trail pass. So I definitely have to keep that in mind as a child. Do I play? Yeah. We play Minuet, pick up the song, go through Goron City to go get to DC. Our Deku Tree. But we'll also be able to pick the Saria song up. Oh my god, actually. Okay, so we need 2 strengths. What do I believe more? The Song of Storms or the Mirror Shield? Also, by the way, never buy a shield, gang. Never. Never has been more accurate. Alright. So Song of Storms as well as Mirror Shield. We'll have to basically play towards both, but super big. Sun Song here. Could be double path. It could be. Very much could be. I just don't want to go to bottom of the well without ZL, I don't think. I think it's way worse to go there with just bombs than it is to go there with just ZL. Both definitely have their pain points, but I'm pretty confident I know one is better than the other, in my opinion. Ice Caverns power. Okay, we can skip in. I just need a bottle. Oh, but I have Rudo's letter. Ooh, I do have Rudo's letter. I can get in there as a child without it, but as an adult, I definitely need it. So there's definitely going to be some things that I got to work through here. So what are the dungeons? Jabu for the other one. And then water. Jabu, water are the dungeons that are stones that are shuffled. But I don't think they actually are shuffled. Death Mountain Craters path. Doing this for hopefully a gold rupee. Oh, red rupee's fine. I will also take hover boots. Hover boots also give me great access to... Alright, so... 2 checks over here that I was not able to get because I did not have a Hylian shield or any shield for that matter. And then after that, ooh, we will go into Ganon's castle for our hook shot. That's for sure. Big boy here.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Woo! Not a fan of the Rang, man. And done. How do I want to maneuver this, man? The CAC path being Minuet feels wrong. Feels like not good enough. I feel much better about bottom of the well. I know we don't have ZL, but like, I feel so terrible about being like, it has to be in Spirit Temple. Shadow is in Spirit, I know that much. I do need to return the letter, which is definitely high on my list. A lot of stuff we can't do without ZL. But we can at least come in here and do a little bit. Nothing there is great. Oh, I don't have ZL. Ooh, big boy here, though. That's great. That's something that is locked by Song of Storms.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Another bomb bag. That was bomb lock, though. That's a bomb locked bomb bag. We're definitely still fine with Death Mountain Trail being bomb bag. Another big boy down here.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Oh my god, the dupes.
Anyway.
There is a big boy here, so we get extremely screwed if exactly, whatchamacallit, all keys are locked behind ZL, aka the 3 checks that we cannot touch. But if a key is here, we can illogically do this shit now. Okay.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Key here is huge. Would be neat. What are you?
I'm gonna say it,
Oh,
guys.
shit! That was another jump scare Triforce piece, let me tell you. Okay, so ZL is probably locking another in Ice Cavern, so I can go into Ice Cavern and get a piece, and then whatever item I get in Ice Cavern, I think can make some shit go my way. Dude, this is actually crazy. I don't even know where you can get ZL at this point. What song am I not getting? I thought I already checked the Prelude check. Did I not? That is Lens of Truth. Another concerning one. Lost Woods, Path to Wisdom. I think that's definitely a big one because I've skipped a lot of Lost Woods. What am I missing? We already have the Requiem check. I do not like the idea of that, so let us go ahead and do. Are all dungeon entrances shoveled or only? So they're in groups. So all of my medallion dungeons are all shuffled together, and then all of my stone dungeons are shuffled together, which those are only 2. It's Jabu and Water, and I don't think Water can be in Jabu because Adult can't get there, so like those 2 aren't technically shuffled. But there's no way that would be. Does not look like I am locked out.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Third seed, third child plunge into spirit.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Whatever.
And
Zora Tunic is insane there. God! Oh, it's big.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Another bomb bag. It has to be beating Forest? Like, maybe that's it. You beat Deku, you beat Forest, you get ZL. Maybe I'm just getting too flustered over nothing. All right, last couple of quick checks. I'll be able to beat this. Like, I have no worries about being able to beat this, but my time feels bad.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Yep.
And
There's the lore. Do you want me to get Temple of Time shit? Is that what we're doing now here as well? Because I can beat Bongo now? Because the skip is in logic, I believe, correct? I can also pick up magic whenever I want. I don't know if I need it, but I can. If it's a jump skip, yes. No, it is a gate clip, which they allow in Triforce Blitz, specifically to make Shadow go a little bit quicker. So yeah, it's do this, beat Fire. Or no, not beat Fire, but beat Forest. This is immediately after getting the hook shot. And then in Ice Cavern, we have to go and get something specific. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it's Iron Boots. Hookshot, and I think I'm leaving.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Oh, shit. Bow is pretty nice. I don't think that's going to be our path, but it's good to have bow. Makes a lot of the dumb shit that we have to do later easier. You're in need of.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
I'm going to check the chest in here and then immediately go into the basement. Nothing here. Immediately to the basement. Nothing in there besides a key. Do not care. TL. Didn't watch. I need to go into Shadow before I decide if I'm going back to bottom of the well. I don't think so. I think Shadow just makes sense to just do. Forest cleared. And again, let's see the lore on that. Didn't know basement was open? Yeah, basement is open in Triforce Blitz. It's a shortcut, just like Jabu's. The little elevator thing is also down. Those are the only two shortcuts that are active, and then I'm also allowing you to do the skip. I am missing like one thing I'm thinking of for this other path. Get off the chest.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
That's not it. Fine, you can put it in the video if you want light arrows. That's not it. If I go all the way through this and it's somewhere else, Wildcat riding furiously, I have to. There's no way I'm gonna win if I don't do that. Right now, my mind's eye is trying to think on, oh, this works, this works, this works. I figured out the other thing. Requiem is also needed to get into Shadow. I just don't think cage skip is right because I can beat this. Yeah, way more checks in here if we just happen to walk through instead of doing the gate clip and only getting one check. See, if we're on the same page, burning village... Well, no, burning cack would need to beat fire as well. So that means I would need to have a hammer as well. But then I also have to beat spirit, which means that I have to... oh, no, wait, no. Yeah, I would have to beat water and Jabu. Which I can beat Jabu, but water's a mess. There's way too many things that I would need for that, including the long shot, which is definitely a step too far. Still nothing. If the correct play was gate clip, that'll be literally the first time it's ever been prevalent. Dude, do we actually need it? Oh, we don't need this key, but...
I'm gonna say it, guys.
I'm gonna check the other room, but... we might need the Din's fire and shit. Oh no, we don't need it. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's on Bongo Heart. Lovely. Just gate clip and don't do anything else. That's all you need to do to beat this seed, guys. First seed, if I would have had the balls, I would have gate clipped and gone all the way to the end. I think I might do that in the future, though. Yeah, this bongo is a lot nicer than the one we faced on Friday. Oh, one cycle bongo is rough. It's really good, easy with Begoron sword, but if I had magic, I think it would have been a lot easier because I could have done the spin attack one, but jump slash one is kind of rough. And there they are. Iron boots acquired. So, water temple? Is that where you want me to go? It's like his CPU. No. Dark Link is really easy to deal with. You don't need that. Okay, come on. Wisdom.
I'm gonna say it, guys.
Hello? There we go. Split. Very, very happy with our routing. Is annoying, but like, again, the biggest issue that we're running into is the fact that I decided that I was gonna do, here's the magic, by the way. They did update the model for this, where it's got the flashing. Hell yeah. That's a hammer. Hard to say that. No, Reverse Wasteland is not in logic, so the idea that I could need my opponent's song makes a ton of sense that it is in Ice Cavern, and then you just gotta go into GTG. But I also hate the idea of, like, just leaving this. Actually, I don't. You know why? Because I can do this. Then I'm gonna Reverse Wasteland. I'm gonna go into GTG, and we should be all set from there. I am like 90% sure it is not in Ice Cavern. For sure. It's not in Ice Cavern. There is something in Ice Cavern that's gonna give us access. I am quite nervous though, because if this is incorrect, there's a myriad of things that actually could lock us out here. Like, our first strength for Forest could easily be an Ice Cavern, and that's a huge time loss. Would be a loss in another match. This.
Anyway.
Nope, nothing in the maze, unless there's something up here. Do not have to do the Pierre. Pick up the... Oh, pick up the keys that you walk by here. Die? Dude, is GTG really gonna be a misplay? Please. Yes! Super, super smart play. Oh, super smart play. If it works, it is correct. It was a little bit of an annoying seed, but I think all of it basically made sense all up front. Like, again, the big thing is the seed asked you to beat Forest, but you needed your hook shot, so you needed to beat Deku. You beat Deku, you get to your hook shot. You beat Forest, you get ZL. ZL opens a bunch of stuff for you, and then you can go from there. I got very lucky with the bottom of the well Triforce piece. That was crazy. That's gonna do it for us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first pretty close. I think these might be the settings, but they're very close to the Season 4 settings. They are very good. I like them. I like the idea of Dungeon Shuffle. It really adds a little element that I personally feel like I'm good at. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all the cool YouTube stuff. Helps us grow as a creator. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you then. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you then. Goodbye, gamers.